Welcome to Raw Perfect classes. In this video, I will discuss section A of PYQ of discrete mathematics. First question is out degree. What is the out degree? Out degree of a vertex in a directed graph is a number of edges which having that vertex. For example, if vertex A has edges to B and C, if A has vertices a vertex has two edges a to b, a to c, then out degree of a that is equal to 2. You can see out degree is a is equal to 2. And but if you have given in question in degree, what is in degree, then you can say a is equal to 0 because A has A to B is present, A to C is present, but there is no edge is present which is given, which is drawn from B to A. You can see arrow symbol. Now, what is a tree? Tree is a special kind of graph which is connected and there is a path between any two vertices. And it is acyclic because it has no cycles. It has n minus 1 edges, n minus 1 edges if there are n vertices. Now next question, undirected graph. Undirected graph is that graph where edges have no direction. This is a directed graph, but if you have given this type of graph, this is called the undirected graph. And that means if there is an edge between A and B, you can traverse it from A to B, B to A. You can say A to B, A to C. You can say B to A, C to A. So here, if you have to find out degree and in degree, both will be equal to 2 because there is no direction. Now next, Hamiltonian circuit. A Hamiltonian circuit is a cycle in graph which visit every vertex exactly once, returns to starting vertex. It does not necessarily use all edges. These 3 points should be keep in mind. First, it visit every vertex. For example, it start from A to C and then C to B, B to A. It reach starting point. It returns to starting vertex. It does not necessarily use all edges. Now next, what is a disjoint set? A disjoint set is a collection of sets where no element is shared between any two sets. When no element is shared between two sets, that is known as disjoint set, often used in union. Find data structure for problems like Kruskal's algorithm in MST. Then we use disjoint set. Transitive relation. Transitive relation means if you have given A, B and C. If you have given A, comma B relation, then B, comma C, then it must be given A, comma C. That is known as transitive relation. If A related to B, B related to C, then we can say A related to C. If A is greater than B, if A is greater than B, B greater than C, then you can say A is greater than C. This is the transitive relation. Now next is the infix notation. In infix notation, operation is written between operands. A plus B is given. This is a standard arithmetic notation. When we write like this, plus AB, this is a prefix. When we write AB plus, this is a postfix. This is a infix notation. This is a infix notation, this is a prefix, this is a postfix notation. Now next is a injection. An injection is a one-to-one function. It is a function where each element of codomain is mapped by most one element of the domain. No two inputs maps to same outputs. Means, for example, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C given. A 1 match to A, 2 match to B, 3 match to C. No two inputs, 1 or 2 is not matched with the only A. This same with same outputs. This is a one-to-one injection. Monoid. A monoid is an algebraic structure, a set, a binary operation, associative. It has identity elements, n comma plus comma 0 natural numbers under additions used. Post sets, partially ordered sets. Post set is a set equipped with a partial order, which means reflexive. A is less than equal to A, and in antisymmetric, if A is less than B, then we can say B is less than A, then we can say that A is equal to B. In transitive case, if A less than equal to B, B less than equal to C, then we can say A is less than equal to C. Not every pair of element must be comparable in transitive. Now I am going to discuss section C, Dijkstra's algorithm. Dijkstra's algorithm is used to find shortest path from a single source vertex to all other vertices in a weighted graph with non-negative edge weights. Steps: first of all, you have to assign distance 0 to source and infinite to all other vertices. Mark all the vertices as unvisited. Pick the unvisited vertex with smallest tentative distance. You have to choose smallest distance. For current vertex, calculate the tentative distance to its neighbor and update the neighbor's distance if new one is smaller. And then mark the current vertex is visited. Repeat until all the vertices with smallest tentative distances among unvisited vertices is infinite. Example, you have given A to B 4, A to C 1, B to C 2, B to D 5 and C to D 3. You can choose first initialization method. A is 0. You have to choose A is equal to 0 and B is equal to infinite. C is equal to infinite. D is also infinite. Now visit A, neighbor. Its neighbor B and C. You can go through A or A to B or A to C. Minimum is A to C. So I have choose A to C first. That is 1. After that, B to D and C to D and C to B. C to B, that is equal to 2. So that's why I will choose 2. And after that, B, from B to D, you can choose this. 1, 2, 3, 8 is total shortest path value. Now next, edge chromatic number which is greater than equal to maximum degree. Edge chromatic number x of g, the minimum number of colors which is required to color the edges of a group such that no two adjacent edges are same color. Means, for example, A, this vertex, B, this vertex, C, this vertex, and also given this vertex. Okay. No two adjacent same colors. It means if we take a red color, then B or C cannot take red color, but D can take red color. if B take a yellow color, then A or D cannot take yellow color, but C can take yellow color because B, C is not adjacent vertices. So that's why chromatic number will be equal to 2. The maximum degree of any vertex in the graph. First assume, then check statement x dash g is greater than delta g. Justification: at a vertex with delta g degree, there are delta is edges incident to it. Each of these edges must have a distinct color since they all share the vertex. So at least delta g colors are needed. And this is also supported by Weising theorem. Delta g, that is less than equal to x dash g less than equal to delta g plus 1. Now next question is connected component in a disconnected graph. A connected component of a graph is a maximum set of vertices which there is a path between any pair of vertices in that set. And in a disconnected graph, you can say there are two or more connected components and each component is a subgraph that is connected by itself and disconnected from other components. Algorithm like depth first search, breadth first search, they are used to identify connected components. For example, you have given A to B, A to B, B to C, and in component 2 D to E. Now these are two connected components. Now next question is Euler chain. What is a Euler chain or trial? Is a path in graph that uses every edge exactly once. What is may repeat but edges cannot repeat and it does not need to return starting point. This is Euler chain. Existence condition for undirected graph. Graph must be connected. Graph exactly 0 to vertices have an odd degree. If 0 vertices have odd degree, then Euler circuit exists. If 2 vertices have odd degree, then Euler trial exists. A path A to B, B to C, C to D, D to B, B to A to E uses every edge exactly once. And what is a bridge? Bridge or cut edge is an edge in a graph whose removal increases the number of connected components. In other words, you can say when we remove a bridge, disconnects the graph, and a bridge is not a part of cycle. Uses in network reliability, bridges are vulnerable links, and in DFSA trees, bridges can be found using timestamps and Tarjan's algorithm. A to B, B to C, and A to B. This is a C, and this is a bridge. B to C is a bridge, and removing it splits the graph. Thank you. If you like this video, please like and share my channel with your friends so that they can take benefits from these videos. And don't be subscribed to my channel for next upcoming videos.